9 of Europe's biggest banks have announced they want to create their own kind of money, a euro stablecoin. These banks include UniCredit, ING, and CaixaBank. At first it sounds exciting. It sounds modern. A new way to move money quickly, instantly, across Europe and beyond. But let me explain, like I explained to my daughter yesterday, why this idea could be far more dangerous than it looks. So what exactly is a stablecoin? Imagine going to a fun fair. At the entrance, you give 10 euros to the cashier and you get 10 plastic tokens. Inside the fun fair, everyone accepts the tokens because they trust that at the end of the night, you can go back and trade them for real euros. That is what a stablecoin is. It is a token you can use with the promise that one token is always equal to 1 euro. But now imagine the next day, you go to a different fun fair. You still have tokens from yesterday. Will this new fun fair accept them? Only if they trust the first fun fair. If they do, they might exchange them 1 for 1. If they don't, they might say, "Sorry, we don't take those here." Or worse, they might say, "We'll give you only half value." Suddenly, your token is no longer worth what you thought. This is the fragile truth about stablecoins. They are built on trust. As long as people believe the bank behind the token is safe, the coin is equal to a euro. But the moment doubt appears, the value can collapse. Now, why is this so dangerous in Europe? Because the euro is already fragile. It is not like the American dollar. The dollar is the world's reserve currency. Everyone wants it. Even if one stable coin in the United States collapsed, the dollar itself would remain strong. The US can afford some chaos. Europe cannot. The euro is younger. It has always carried doubts. Remember the debt crisis more than 10 years ago? People wondered if Greece might leave the euro. Investors pulled out money. Or remember 2008, when Lehman Brothers collapsed. European banks stopped lending to each other because they no longer trusted one another. The Eurozone came close to breaking. Now imagine that same system with 9 different bank-issued stablecoins layered on top. Suddenly, you don't just worry about the euro itself, you worry about UniCredit's coin, or CaixaBank's coin, or ING's coin. Instead of 1 euro, we would have mini euros, each one carrying its own risk. That is fragmentation, and fragmentation is dangerous. Supporters of stablecoins say, "Do not worry, we will back the coins with assets." But assets are only safe until suddenly they are not. Before 2008, everyone said mortgage bonds were rock solid. They crashed. Before 2011, Spanish government bonds were treated as safe as German ones. Then the crisis hit, and their value dropped. If assets can collapse, the coins built on them collapse too. And because stable coins move instantly, the panic spreads faster than ever. Let's imagine a scenario. The year is 2027. Italy's banks are under pressure. People holding UniCredit stablecoins start to worry. What if UniCredit fails? Will I get my euros back? They rush to exchange their coins for cash. UniCredit struggles to keep up. Rumors spread. Suddenly people doubt ING's coin. They doubt CaixaBank's coin. Within days, the whole system is melting down. And unlike in 2008, where bank transfers took days, now the panic spreads in seconds. That is how a euro stablecoin could turn a crisis into a collapse. But here is the important part. People are not wrong to want digital money. They are right. We all want faster payments, cheaper transaction, instant transfers. The problem is not the idea of digital money itself. The problem is who issues it. If the European Central Bank issues a digital euro, Trust is guaranteed. The ECB cannot run out of euros because it creates them. A digital euro would work equally in Lisbon, in Berlin, in Athens. No one would question its value. And beyond Europe, a digital euro could even compete with the US dollar, becoming a currency used globally. This is an opportunity for Europe to strengthen itself, not weaken. So what should Europe do? The answer is clear. First, stop private bank stablecoins. Do not let banks play games with the very foundation of money. Second, speed up the official digital euro project. Third, make regular euro payments faster and cheaper right now, so people are not tempted to look elsewhere. Fourth, explain to the public, in simple words, why trust is the foundation of money. And finally, tighten the rules to stop banks from creating risky experiments that endanger us all. This is not just about banks. It is about ordinary people. If the system fails, it is families who lose savings, workers who do not get paid on time, shops that cannot accept payments. Money is the air of the economy. If it breaks, life breaks. Europe has been here before. In the past, every town had its own coin. Trade was messy and fragile. The euro was created to solve that, to give one currency for all. Why would we go backwards now? To a system of mini-euros controlled by private banks? Stablecoins look shiny and modern, but behind the name, they are just private money competing with public money. If Europe allows this, it risks breaking its already fragile economy. If it chooses a true digital euro, issued by the ECB, it can protect its people, strengthen itself, and maybe even challenge America's dollar. That is the choice before us. If you enjoyed this explanation, please like the video, subscribe for more, and visit westernrelations.com for deeper analysis of Europe, the United States, and global politics.